Good afternoon and welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz and we are live from the Grand Champions Polo Club. We're field number 3 today for the 2024 Pedro Morrison Memorial. Very special tournament here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. And of course, Pedro, just an amazing man. And our two teams today that'll be starting off, we have a doubleheader for a day. Maltese Falcons are going to be in the red jerseys today. Newport will be in the blue. Melissa Ganzi playing for the Maltese Falcons, along with Teo Kaye, Grant Ganzi, and Nick Roldan right there. Nick warming up a little bit on the gray pony there. Newport coming in the blue jerseys. Gene Goldstein, Tato Bellini, Tamacho Pierez, and Juan Bellini, two very strong teams. Of course, the Pedro Morrison Memorial Tournament is named in honor of Pedro Morrison. Born in Spain and a University of Miami alumni, Morrison died December 11th, 2003 in Wellington at the age of 49. Such a young age. And he was an avid polo player, patron of, well, I love to say it because I had the opportunity not just to play with Pedro Morrison, but to actually captain his teams. And I love the Simpatico Polo team. And he helped develop the Wellington area into a thriving community. Pedro was one of those special individuals. I mean, he having an opportunity just to be around him, be a friend of his, but then be one of his teammates and having a very special opportunity to be able to manage some of the teams that we played, and just an incredible athlete. Loved the polo ponies. We had an opportunity to interview some of our players, and we talked to Melissa Gandy, who was a very close friend of Pedro, and she said when they first bought their first barn in South 40. We played polo with Pedro at Palm Beach Polo. He had one of the most contagious laughs. I just think of Pedro laughing, smoking his cigars, and sitting on the boards. It was one of my wonderful polo memories. And I got to tell you, there's so many that Pedro, he touched a lot of lives, very, very involved in a lot of charities, of course, as he led the YMCA here in Wellington, Florida, and of course also in the Palm Beach area. Simpatico Farm was a special place, and as it says, Simpatico, and a lot of positive energy came off of that man and what he did, and on countless lives, not just polo, but outside of polo, and that's why it's a very special tournament for us. So please, think of it in memory, and if you knew Pedro, or if you have some great, fond memories, Pedro, let us know. Get out there and send out some, get on some of our platforms and let us know on Instagram. If you want us to say something during the finals, please send it in to CTV Sports to our executive producer, Mike Ferreira, and he'll get those out to me. And I got to tell you, I'm going to be talking about Pedro all day long. It looks like Gaston Dorniak. Good to see you back on the field here. Gaston, one of our top umpires in the world, and of course, one of our top umpires in the World Polo League, which will start up our 2025 season, and looking forward to that. But we have so many different events going on here at CTV Sports, Grand Champions Polo Club, World Polo League, and I'm going to talk about them all day long because our fall season, we're about 3 games in here. And this is a good way to start off the Pedro Morrison. Maltese Falcons, they're going to have Melissa Ganzi up at the number 1 position. And we know Melly, she will pull the team at the number 1 position. Great to see Teo Kaye back. And he's got a strong group behind him. Teo on 1, Grant on 3 goals, and Nick on 8. And these guys play a lot of polo together. They know each other very well. As you can see right there, good shot of Melissa. Nick right in the middle of the black helmet, and Teo with the white helmet on. Here comes Grant Ganzi, double G, wearing number 3 today. And they'll start with Nick at the number 4, but they're going to spread this game out. That's going to be the Maltese Falcons game plan today, so keep an eye on them. You'll see Teo and Grant switching around the middle. Melly will pull the team. On the other side, you're going to have, looks like Gene wearing the number 4 today. That's a little different. Gene usually likes to play the number 1. but he's going to be wearing the number 4 today. And they're going to go ahead and put the Machapieres to wear the number 1. You can see rotation with these guys today. Gene likes to pull the team usually. And they're going to put Tato Bellini, who had a stellar season at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. And look at this. It's going to be Bellini coming out with the first play of the game. And, well, I say it a lot. My favorite summer drink, the Bellini. And it's going to be Tato Bellini Santos with the number 2 on his back. Keep an eye on this play right here. He's got the ball going forward right there. You see how, you got to reach in front there. So you want to keep an eye on that. And there's no reaching in the game of polo, of course. You cannot reach in front of a horse, behind a horse, underneath the horse's legs. And in this case right here, Graham maybe thought he had a little bit of an edge there. Tato hit the ball forward. And there was some distance there, but remember, the umpire's always looking to see if he has to reach front. Grant thought he had a little more room, so he may have made the play there, try to steal that play away. But he's going to get the whistle, and they're going to bring this ball down over our first penalty shot of the day, first chucker action. We're live from field number 3. Fall season. Looks like it's going to be Gene Goldstein do the honors here for the Newport team. Gene Goldstein's going to walk up, no problem. And as I said, a little different. We're seeing Gene wear the number 4. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see Gene running through a lot. He loves to pull the team at the number 1 position, but you'll see a full rotation. As, of course, they're going to have the Tato and Tamacho, and, of course, it said the Bellini boys, father Juan Bellini and his youngest son, Santos. They're going to get the first goal today, making it 1-0 here early in his first chucker of 6. Back to the center we go. For any of you new fans out there, of course, we are going to switch directions. That is the procedure used in the game of polo after every goal is scored. Back in play as they come out. It's going to be picked up here by Goldstein and Newport. A little bit of a back shot there, and looks like we do get a whistle on the play. So we'll have a right-of-way violation coming out of the bowl-in. They're going to drop that ball right here. We're keeping an eye on this ball. It bounces. See how it bounced off the pony there? And Melissa was right on the line. That's a quick line change. Nick from the standstill on the 5A. And look at this ball by Nick Roldan. It might carry off the post. And Teo Kaye's going to pick up his first goal of the day. But what a shot here by Nick Roldan. Remember that line right behind him was 150 yards, so about 148. And Nick's going to laser beam one. Bounces once, twice, 3 times off the post. Would have went in. And a great finish there by Teo. Good polo. That's the way they're going to do it. They're going to spread it out and try to keep those the blue team a little bit discombobulated as they get them going here. And Melissa's going to come out in front. Melissa getting a lot done here early in this first chucker. Working the little bay mare back to the inside. Nick's going to run through with the 4 on his back. Look for the shot on goal here. Nick's got room to work. Off to the left, back to the right. And, oh, did that ball come off the post? It did. And remember, that ball must be 100% over the line. So bad luck here for the Maltese Falcons. Now, Teo. Good read by Kaye. He's going to get around the corner, safely come in front. Good ball control, Teo Kaye. And Teo's going to pick up his second goal of the day. And I like this play here by Teo Kaye because, remember, you're not allowed to cross in front of a player on that imaginary line, but if you have time to do it, and in this case, Teo chooses the perfect time to get out in front of Bellini and steal that ball without any danger. No danger, no whistle. Great finish. Well done, Teo. Good non-call by the mount official. Too much space right there. I think Bellini knew it. He's kind of turning around, but Teo had his head down, ready to go. And we're going to have a horse change here, so we'll use the courtesy change if needed here during our Pedro Morrison Memorial 2024. And man, a lot going on, and we're going to talk about it. Of course, Grand Champions Polo Club, one of the largest, most innovative polo clubs in the world. And, well, we're celebrating our 18th anniversary. And that, man, time flies when you're having fun. I think back to the early years and just how this has grown. And as it grows, you have so many different events, and we're going to talk more about those events as the day goes on here. We got everybody back in the saddle. Quick courtesy change there, and look at this. Melissa's going to win another bowl-in. He's got Grant going forward now. Gansey, of course, Grant, Melissa's son. They work very well together, and they play a lot against each other too, but today's going to be fun watching them play here for the Maltese Falcons. Loose ball play that's going to be picked up here and taken forward by Santos. Good recovery by Bellini. Low. It's going to be Grant backing it up, and he's got Nick going forward. Well done here by Bellini. Juan, good tail shot. He's going to find Tamacho Pierres. Coming in from Argentina, Tamacho. He had an amazing summer season at the beautiful Aspen Valley Polo Club. You can check that out, AspenValleyPoloClub.com, if you're not used to the polo in the summer, or if you want to see a beautiful place, make sure you tune in. Loose ball play picked up here and taken forward now by Melissa. Melissa, look at Bellini's going to have to go to Nick. That's going to give Melly time here to work this one in. Melissa inside the 60. Look for the finish, and well done. Melissa Gansey going to pick up her first of the day. And so the number 1 and number 2 doing a good job here early for the Maltese Falcons in the red. Again, using their strength, hit and run, get them out front. 1:45 on the clock as they come back to the center. Beautiful little bay pony here Melissa's on. Look at how comfortable this one is. Of course, Santa Rita breeding operation. Amazing, amazing polo ponies. And they were showcased this summer at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. If you have an opportunity, as we had a lot of the good new young babies that were coming out of the breeding operation. We're taking a step up as they graduate into the higher polo. On the bowling here now, it's going to be won by Newport, though, turned around and controlled by Santos. He gets better and better every day. This guy loved his summer season. And he's been working super hard. I got to interview Santos about it. And, when you get to that level, when you're sitting at that 2-3 goal level, and he said he was feeling very comfortable. Next shot coming from, Pierres, but taken off the doorstep, and Nick Roldan will run the turn under a minute left in our first chucker. Big ball looking for Grant Gansey. Grant's got to wait for this one to come down, and he plans it perfectly. Now he'll slow it down behind Bellini, and now he's going to drive one from about 80 off of the polo pony, backed up cleanly by Bellini, and he's going to find Santos. Tato, one time, trying to gain some yards here. Now he's got Gene going forward. Goldstein's got time with 10 seconds on the clock. Can he work it down here if that ball stays on the field? And no, it's going to trickle over the sideline right there in front of us. So that'll end our first chucker play. When we return, we will have a possession play in favor of the Maltese Falcons. So 3-1 after one. We'll be right back.
have an opportunity. Santos Bellini going to fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Well, welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz as we're live from the Grand Champions Polo Club. Players coming out and warming up here for our second chukker play. If you're just joining us, welcome. This is the 2024 Pedro Morrison Memorial, our first game of two today. We have a doubleheader. The winning teams, of course, will face off in the finals on Sunday. Runners-up will face off in a subsidiary tournament. Maltese Falcons, Melissa Ganzi playing the number 1 with 1 goal in the first chukker. Teokai wearing the number 2 with 2 goals on the day already. That gives them 3. Grant Ganzi wearing the 3 and Nick Roldan wearing the number 4. That's our team in the red, Maltese Falcons. Newport wearing their blue, Newport blue. And Goldstein, as I said, usually wears the 1, but he's wearing the 4 today. And we got Camacho Pierres playing the number 1. Santos, Tato Bellini playing the 2, and Bellini. The 3, just putting the two Bellini boys in the middle. I like the went up there. One likes to play the back. But this will work on the rotation for the blue. At the moment, down by 2 goals, though. And look at this. Maltese Falcons going to come out strong here early in this second chukker. Grant Ganzi taking a shot on goal just off to the right. So they'll line this one up for, actually our first knock-in of the day. It's going to be Juan Bellini taking it to the left first, bringing it back to the right. And as I had said earlier, I thought you'd probably see Gene probably run through a little bit here on the bald-faced pony. Going to work this one down. Nobody around him, so Gene's just going to take his time like this little pony, working it down. Little pickup here. Camacho Pierres comes to help. Stolen away by Grant. Ganzi will turn the corner. Oh, he's going to beat 3 blue players. This could be trouble now. Maltese Falcons, there needs to be somebody open here, and it's going to be Melissa. Melly out in front, and Teo says, I got it. Melissa says, go for it. Teo's going to run by now. Santos has to chase him down, look for the tail shot. Stays on the field, turned around and taken out by Tato. Bellini, he'll leave it. Good communication here by Newport. Looking for Goldstein, and as I said, you probably see him go forward, but a great read here by Nick Roldan as he cuts the corner, turns it back, and he's got Grant going forward. Ganzi, nice little play as he almost gets it by Bellini. Turned around quickly now, and it's going to be Santos. So the 2 Bellinis working well in the middle of the field here early. Now Santos trying to stay out in front of Teo. Good read there. Santos had to switch to the near side there. The Nick's going to go ahead and jump on this one, take a shot on goal, and that ball's going to go just wide as we get the low flag from our goalkeeper down in the north goal. So remember these fields here, field 3. We will be going to field 4 for our second game of the day. That one runs east and west. Our field 3 does run north and south, so you're going to go ahead and get a lot of pace on this number 3. It's very fast field. On the turn quickly, it's going to be Grant Ganzi. He'll leave it for Nick. Roldan looking for Grant on the give and go. Started with Grant, leave it for Nick. Back to Grant, look for the finish. Brilliant, well done. Great play here by the Maltese Falcons. And that is a special play as Grant starting to play, knowing that Nick is right in the rumble seat. Then he just drops the hammer. The Bay Pony takes him right where he needs to be, and that's an easy finish for number 3. Great polo here by the Maltese Falcons early, and you're going to get a quick courtesy change. Looks like Grant's going to go for a new stick. He's going to stay on his pony. Just going to change his mallet up there. Pit crew's doing a good job down there for the Maltese Falcons. Yeah, everybody ready to go. Nick jumped on a fresh one, so keep an eye on Roldan here. He's going to be on a fresh pony. And early, though, see if he decides to hold back or let one go here. And this is why you get on fresh legs, because here comes Roldan. And look at this. It's going to be Grant, but nice recovery by Santos. Good ride off. Oh, well done, Santos. Great footage there, too. As you can see how Santos got control of Grant, pushed him over, and then left the ball for his dad. And then Bellini, Juan's going to find Camacho. Pierres, good defense here by Teo Calle. Everybody in a bit of a cluster there. We get a whistle on the play. They'll stop the clock with 1:48. So they'll drop the ball at the spot there. Penalty 5A, Camacho Pierres. And you see right here, they're going to come together. Let's call this here. They kind of see, again, quick line change. Remember, when that ball bounces off a pony or a stick, anything, a goalpost, if that line changes and it only needs to change far enough for the umpire to see it change, it's going to be a new line. And a good read there by Juan Bellini, catching Nick Roldan on the reach. Back in the action and picked up now by Santos. Down by 3 goals. Need one here in this second chucker. Good defense by Grant. Turned inside by Jean. He's going to take a shot from about 40, and that ball's got eyes. Ooh, bad luck there for Camacho Pierres as he was right in the red zone there. Now it'll be Nick, and he's going to regroup. You see Nick checking the sideline over there, making sure all of his players weren't changing. Roldan's going to go ahead and drive one here. Looks like he had Melissa in his sights, and yes, he did. As Melly out in front, Grant's going to work behind her. Melissa on the little bay. Nice pickup here by Gansey. Still Grant working hard with Bellini. Checking his shoulder. Melissa, though, that's a nice approach shot inside the 60. If it stays on the field, it might go on its own. Oh, yeah. Well done here by Melly as she'll take the approach shot, but that ball will finish, and all she has to do is escort this one over the line. Great goal there, and that should take us down to the end of the chucker here. Another goal by Melissa and one by Grant, making it 5-1. We'll see if they get back to the center for another bowl-in. They'll wait for the final player, of course. It's going to be Melissa after she scored, and it looks like the clock's going to run out. Ball's still in the umpire's hand. That'll end our second chucker of play. So Maltese Falcons doing a great job here early, but a lot of pole left, and we'll be right back for our third chucker.
Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Sweat back at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, and it feels so good to be back at this beautiful club.
Every year that I get to come out here, it's another year that I'm very blessed and very grateful.
I mean, the polo here is fantastic. The people, the horses, the views, everything is beautiful here. But after that, there's so much to do.
Probably the uniqueness of Aspen is how the Ganges, especially, obviously Mark and Melissa, try and make it entertaining for all different levels.
The energy in this place is full power. I mean, I always love the mountains, and playing polo, one of the best things to do with the mountains is an amazing thing.
It's different because we play arena polo, wheelie polo, all types of polo.
The polos had a huge, big menu, and that's the way polo should be.
I think the club is a very balance of fun and competitive polo. I think it's great that we're able to play, some people play 3 times a week, some people play 4, some people play 5, and that's the beauty of it. It's whatever you want to make of it, and whatever you want to get out of playing, that's what you get here in Aspen.
All right, here we go as we get ready for our third chucker play. I want to welcome everybody back. It's 5-1 here, and we ended there with the Aspen Valley Polo Club, and you can see that we had our wheelie polo going on there, and we, of course, being the leaders and innovators of the wheelie polo game, the CTV Sports rules and regulations for wheelie polo. Get ready. It'll be coming out soon. You'll be able to get the book on all of the rules and regulations as we've taken it to a whole nother level. And we love our wheelie polo. And I want to thank all of our players who have helped take it to another level. It will be a very special game in the future, and it'll be covered here, of course, on CTV Sports, along with, of course, foot golf and many other sports that we cover outside of polo on the grass or in the arena, and, of course, on the beach or in the snow. And we'll talk more about beach polo and snow polo as our day goes on today here, because tickets are available. On the knock-in here, it's going to be Nick Roldan, and good start here by the Newport team, coming out strong here in the third chukker. But every time they get an opportunity, the Newport team in the blue, Maltese Falcons just turn up the heat and get it going forward. Here they come again. Once again, Teo Gaye. 2 goals on the day already. Teo coming in from right to left. Bellini going to cut the corner here on the gray mare. Overridden, picked up by Santos. Tato with a nice clearing shot. He'll leave it for his dad. Good communication once again. The Bellini boys working well. Down the field looking for Tamacho. He's got Pierres. Tamacho going to the center here. And as I said, the rotation working cleanly. And this is what you want. Gene Goldstein going forward. Goldstein with the approach. This ball looks perfect. Yeah, good finish there by Gene Goldstein, as he'll pick up his second goal of the day. First goal from the penalty line. And this is just clean polo. I mean, they pick the ball up inside the 30. Starts with Santos. He leaves it. His dad finds Tamacho. Juan. Tamacho with the one-time shot. Jean already on the move, running. And then the approach shot just perfect. And as Melissa Gansey did earlier, approach shots rolling in, making it easy. 5-2 here. Third chucker action. Now it's going to be Roldan. Nick. Now they're headed towards the south goal. We'll call that the Miami goal today. The Orlando goal, of course, on the other side to the north. Loose ball play. Nice back shot here by Juan Bellini. Good read for Tamacho. Doesn't get the shot he wants, but he has a lot of space, so no worries. Looking down the center, Melissa's going to go ahead and establish herself. She established herself on the line. Teo will come in behind. Gaye. Teo now going under the neck with it. And I like the thought process here. He had 2 options. He had Melissa on the tail shot, Nick on the neck shot. Look at this neck shot by Roldan. Deep neck shot. Great angle coming back. Grant's going to pick this ball up on the move. Bellini just trying to be a wall down there. They come together there. Grant looking around thinking that he might have had a foul. Looked like, remember, sometimes you got to let the player clear there. You can see where Grant was thinking that. He had a player coming in front of him. If a ball does get hit at a person, remember, umpire let that player clear out of the way. If he does not clear, then he will get a whistle on the blocking. In this case, Bellini clears out nicely, even though it did come off his pony. Loose ball stolen away by Nick on the near side. Under the neck with it. Nick going for another neck shot. Now he's going to find Teo. Okay, bad luck there as it bounces off of his pony. Turns around. Melly goes for the hook. Bellini will work it in the gray. Pretty looking gray pony here. Juan Bellini on the Santarita breeding operation. Loose ball play, Santos. And this is nice play here by Tato. Look at the pickup by Tamacho on the one time. And the finish. And the high flag. And there you go. Coast to coast like butter on toast as they get a perfect run there. Again, starting with Juan Bellini. Santos with the one-timer. Perfect pickup here by Tamacho. Not an easy play, but field 3, so smooth. The ball just so clean on the bounce there. It was a high hit ball. Tamacho volleys it to the open space, which you can learn a lot from that. Not down the field straight. He actually hits the ball to the left, which gives him more room to stay away from Grant Gansey so he can get the final shot there. Inside the 60, Tamacho on 6 goals. Going to put that ball away 10 out of 10 times. Back to the center. Now, look at this. Newport making a little run here. 5-3. And this is where you want to be before you go into halftime. Down by 2, down by 1, you know. That 3-goal lead gives the team a little opportunity to breathe. On the move here, Nick from a hundo. Out of the air by Grant. Another great pickup. And look at this shot. Oh, just off the left side. But again, both players, Tamacho and Grant, doing a great job picking up those high hit balls. But as I said earlier, Field 3 and most of the field, all the fields here at Grand Canyon Polo Club, so true on those high hit balls on the bounce. Now Bellini, not going to waste any time here with 45 seconds on the clock. Oh, bad luck is it goes off the back of Gene Goldstein. That's going to give Nick an opportunity. He's going to laser one again from 100. And will it stay on the field, Melissa? And Melly's going to go ahead and get the finish here. So keeping it going here. Well, they say if it's not broke, don't fix it. And look at Grant. Comes inside behind her. And that gives Melly the confidence at the time she needed, and that'll send us into our first half of play. So they get that 3-goal lead back. That's very important. Keep an eye on that as we head out into our second half. We'll get everybody on some fresh ponies. Let's check out our stats here for the first half. 6-3. Shots on goal make sense here. 10, and that's the difference as you need to get those shots. They've missed 4, and, the Newport team missed 2, but you go back and forth. Look at the knock-ins. There's your misses. And then the throw-ins. Well done by the Maltese Falcons, winning 50% more, and then a very clean game. Great stats there. All right, we're going to get everybody on some fresh ponies, and we'll be back for our second half of the 2024 Pedro Morrison Memorial.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo, and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before, and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo, but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
Yeah, welcome back to CTV Sports. Dale Schwetz. We're live here from the Grand Canyon Polo Club, field number 3. Players ready to go for the second half. They are ready, and I love seeing that, and it makes sense. The third charker was very, very strong for the Newport team. They actually outscored Maltese Falcons 2-1, but with the lead the Maltese Falcons had, and if you're just joining us for the second half, welcome to CTV Sports. This is the 2024 Pedro Morrison Memorial. Maltese Falcons, Melissa Ganzi, Theo Kaye, Grant Ganzi, and Nick Roldan right here. Nick taking a shot on goal. That ball will just in front. That's going to give Melissa an opportunity and a nice little drag and a finish by Melissa, taking her time. Nobody there. Why not? Well done, Melissa, picking up her 4th goal of the day. And again, the Maltese Falcons doing what they do well, hit and run. Nick not wasting any time. He's got Melly right in there. Melly knows she has a lot of time here, so slow down. Take your time. No need to rush there. Big angle on the next shot anyways, but a good finish there by Gansey. Newport, blue, with Camacho Piedras wearing the 1. Santos Bellini wearing the 2. Juan Bellini wearing the 3. And Gene Goldstein wearing the number 4. At the moment, Gene with 2 goals, 1 by Camacho. That's where they get their 3. On the other side, Melissa with 4. Teo with 2. Grant with 1. And that's where they get their 7. And in the fourth chucker action here, it's been very clean. Not many fouls. More on our stats. 50% of the bowl-ins won by the Maltese Falcons, and then more shots on goal. So that's a big difference. That's where they've capitalized, and they keep this 4-goal lead. Looked like Newport was going to go ahead and kind of nip them there at the in the third, and then again Melissa finished the third to get that 3-goal lead. We got a right-of-way violation here from the spot, 5A. Nick's going to go ahead and laser another one out here, looking for Teo now. Teo going to stay near side, stolen away by Santos, and that's a pretty back shot there. Great angle, and he's going to find Juan. The Bellini boys working very well together today. Now they come together here, and well, I'm looking for the foul here, but I like the non-call. That was a different play than with the Grant call early when Grant was on the reach. Now he's got a lot more space, and when you have the space, no danger, no whistle. Great non-call. Ball's going to go just wide here on the shot on goal by Gene, but that's what they want. They want to get Gene going forward here. As Gene with 2 goals on the day, but he is once he gets going and pulling a team, they become a force to be reckoned with. Outside pass, now it's going to be Grant. A little bit of a mishit there. That ball's going to just roll out of bounds, so we will get a possession play in favor of the Newport team. Right around center field. Not going to hurt. They'll have to line up here quickly. Bellini in range from about 120. You might get a timeout here as they wait for a few of the players to get back. And, yeah, it looks like we got them all lined up here, and then it'll be one. Bellini with room to work. He'll work it down to about 80 to 100 from goal. And Nick's going to deflect it, pretend like he was going to hit a back shot. Turns it up, and now he's got 3 opportunities. Which player will he go for? It looks like he's going to hit towards Teo. Gaye, Teo loves the run. Look at checking his shoulder. Take it to the inside. Good thought process, but bounces off a pony. He'll have to regroup. And again, good ball control here by Santos. Bellini. Oh, well done. Good drop. He's going to find Camacho. Piedras with the lofted 9-iron right there. Lob wedge, nobody home. Grant. Clean back shot. Nick's going to have to regroup here. Not an easy play, but Nick turns it around, and he's going to laser another one. A good 120 here. That's going to give Grant an opportunity. Look for the cut shot. And he says, no, he's got time. He's going to dribble it in. I like this thought process. And look at this. Will it stay out? Cleaned up. Backed out by Bellini. On the doorstep. Open 4th chucker by both teams here. They've been running for a good 4 or 5 minutes here as they come around the corner. And they're going to send Goldstein forward one more time. Gene, nice pickup here. That's got eyes. He's going to keep it inside the 60 now. Goldstein got to come back and go from left to right now. Look for the open. Oh, wow, with the open back shot. Well done, Gene Goldstein. Que golazo, Gene. That is not an easy shot. I mean, the approach shot definitely was hit wide left. So that was a little bit of a trouble, but you just regroup. Keep an eye on this. Check his shoulder right here. Now he's going to go here, and this is where it just kind of went off to the left side for him. You see the post there. Now he's going to go open back shot with angle. Oh, wow, what a shot. That is not an easy shot. Well done, Gene. That'll probably take us into our fifth chucker. Wow, what a way to end it. That's going to give a lot of fresh air to the Newport team. Let's see how they look in the fifth. Stay with us.
I'm Gonzalo Pires.
Alejandro Poma.
I'm Paul Foster.
Michael Payne.
My name is Grant Gansey.
I am Sugar Eskin.
I'm Alejandro Novillo Estrada.
My name is Gaston Dodignac.
I'm Jason Crowder and watching CTV Sports.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post. All right, here we go, everyone. Fifth chucker and Newport ending. Well, third and fourth chucker. Got to give it up. Newport actually outscoring Maltese Falcons, but a good start by the Maltese Falcons in the red jerseys, keeping that lead. Now, remember, I want to bring it up because this is our 18th anniversary here, and we've added 2 new additions to the fall schedule, and very special time, and we're looking forward to this. November 14th, put on your calendar. Make sure you get go check this out for tickets here for the World Polo League Pride Polo Miami, and November 15th to the 17th, Beach Polo World Cup Miami. This is going to be an amazing time. It's the first time the popular Beach Polo Tournament and the World Polo League Pride Polo are being held in the fall, which I am just a big fan of this. They used to hold this in April, and it was a lot of fun then also. But this is going to be very special now in the fall in South Beach. What a better place to be in November, South Beach. And the Beach Polo World Cup, Miami Beach, is the largest, most notable beach polo event in the world. And I've had the opportunity to watch this grow. And this is an amazing tournament and just a lot of energy. It features international teams and over 120 horses. Tickets are on sale. So you got to make sure you get organized because this is going to be a stellar event. And, of course, being the first annual in November, looking forward to it. Here we go. We got everybody back on the field. 3-goal lead by the Maltese Falcons, but I want to give maybe a little bit of an edge at the moment, just on the gameplay to the, comes off the pony there. And Juan rides over, good sportsmanship there to make sure Dorniak, Gaston's okay. Just a little bit of an edge maybe to the Newport team. They've raised the level a little bit, but maybe this Maltese Falcons team is just kind of keeping themselves, saving that energy because they got a 3-goal lead, and here they come once again by Gansey looking for Teo. Gaye gets a piece of it, backed up cleanly by Juan, met in there by Tamacho, makes a little pirouette, turn around, Roldan, and now he's got Gene going forward again here. Goldstein with the hot stick, 3 goals on the day. Good recover by Grant. Oh, off the mallet head. But enough line change there, and I'm talking about inches, to give Roldan the right of way, and he'll turn the corner. Nick now, he's going to put one down the left side. He's got Melissa and Teo out in front. It's going to be Melly. Melly's perfect on all of her runs today. Nice pickup here by Melissa. Now off to the right side. She's going to have to innovate. Melissa Gansey slowing it down, goes under the neck with it. Teo comes in to help. Melissa falls in behind her. Now tries to take a shot for 30. Comes off a pony. She gets the advantage. Now she'll slow it down. Shot on goal. Oh, well done. Good D by Newport as it comes off a pony, but Juan Bellini on the gray. And Bellini still working it. Now he'll find Gene. Gene's going to open the big chestnut up. Goldstein. Now they're going to open up. Who's got the horsepower? Grant Gansey on the near side back shot. Good angle. Nobody home, though, with the red jersey as Juan Bellini will control. They're going to click down to almost 3 minutes. Off the pony again to Macho Piedes. Neutral Polo being played right now, and this is going to work in favor of the Maltese Falcons. They all come together here, and you might, you're going to get a whistle here. See if we get a whistle or a knock-in. And the reason why is here you are going to get a timeout. And they're going to talk about this one here. They're going to probably use a courtesy change to 255. Now, remember, there is no right-of-way on the near side. Keep an eye on this play. Watch how the blue player stays on the near side right there. And Grant Gansey in the red jersey was coming over to make a play on that ball. Now, a player that's coming to the ball on the offside, the right side of the pony, is going to have the right-of-way over a player coming on the near side unless he's too far away from the ball. Now, in this case, they might just go with a knock-in. Based on that, possession is going back to Maltese Falcons no matter what. But if that ball was a goal, then you might want to look at that as a review just to check all the spacing. And if they did, then Santos Bellini in the blue would have to switch over to the right on his offside. Not an easy play to do, but it looked like Grant was setting him up. In hindsight, it goes where it should go, right to the team in the red. And here we go with 2:43 on the clock. Teo, that's the way you play the man first. Man, the line, the ball, you'll learn that in the Polo School. The Polo School is in session. If you want to learn how to play the game of polo, you make sure you get in touch with our Director of Operations, Juan Bellini, or, of course, Cale Newman, our polo manager. They'll get you set up with some lessons. Picked up here by Nick, and he is hitting the neck shot perfectly today. He's going to find Grant. Grant's in a nice spot, looking for Melissa. Maybe too far, and Bellini will turn it back for Newport. 2 minutes on the clock. Good read by Teo, sorry, his son Tony. Big shout out to Tony if you're watching, my brother. And it's going to be, this guy's been going at it here, Santos Bellini and Grant Gansey. Clean play, though, but they are hustling, both of them. Now Juan Bellini from about 80. Juan's going to drive one, and this ball might have enough energy on it. Definitely has the eyes. Does it have the distance? No, as it gets taken out by Nick Roldan. Now Nick goes into the corner, the coffin corner, shuts it down. Good neutral play there by Santos Bellini to get him to release that ball. Juan under the neck with it, turning it perfectly to the left, not slowing the game at all, and he's going to find Gene again. And Goldstein will work it down. Gene looking for Tamacho. Backed up cleanly by, bad luck there, by Gansey. Now look at this. Here they come. And Tamacho and Grant. But he might be there in time. So, yeah, I know Grant wants to get that one there. But Tamacho looks like he gets around in time. You can count the strides here. And that's what the umpire's doing. You're going to get a goal here for Tamacho Piedes, which is going to make 2 goals. I think it's a good non-call. There's maybe too much time, or you don't see it on that angle. But on the other angle, if you see when Tamacho comes around the ball. Then you count the strides. And if he gets around cleanly, then that's why you don't get the whistle there. So 2-goal lead as Melissa with 25 seconds. Going to work it down. Bellini has no play. Melissa knows it. Oh, a little bit too far there by Melly, and it's going to be picked up by Juan. Now Grant's going to steal it. They still have time. Deep neck shot coming. And the high flag, and that's where you get that 3-goal lead back. So well done by Grant Gansey. Actually, the Ganseys have been doing a great job at the end of each chukker. So important to finish right here with time expiring on the clock. But you see the high flag there. Just to be able to go in up by 3. So 8-5, 1 chukker left. Let's see if the Maltese Falcons can hold on. We'll be right back.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckles and Cocktails, because this is a fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
All right, here we go. And it looked like our mounted official, Gaston Dorniak, ready to go. Remember, we were talking about the beach polo, and you can go to at Miami Polo if you want to check that out on Instagram. It'll take you to all the different platforms. And, of course, World Polo League got an official WPL Pride Polo. And looking forward to that. And, of course, remember, then, of course, you can go to Aspen Valley Polo Club.com and GCPolo.com. Also, get all your information with ctvsport.tv. And, of course, if you're looking to go to Aspen for the World Snow Polo Championships, which will be in Aspen, Colorado. And you can get all your information for tickets. And that's why those back-to-back tournaments are just going to be so much fun. But here we go. Let's see how they finish here as our final chukker. The Maltese Falcons have done a great job keeping that 3-goal cushion. Every time the Newport team seems to get in striking range, Maltese Falcons come alive, and this lady has been on fire today. Welcome back, Melissa Gansey, as she's been playing polo all over the world, actually, and traveling a lot, playing a lot of polo. And she has come back here and been very, very focused. 5 goals on the day, but more importantly, shooting percentages at a high level. That's going to give her a team a 4-goal lead here early in the 6th and final chukker. Back to the center we go. Dorniak. Bounces off a pony here. Teo. Gaye. Stolen away by Santos. And you know it. You got to get something going here. Well, down by 4. And there's a lot of time, though. 4:41 on the clock. So you still have opportunities here. Loose ball play. Tamacho, this is what you want. Pieta is going forward on the Dark Bay pony. Grant's going to push him here. Tamacho. And a high flag, and that is a needed goal by Pietas. Much needed goal. As I said, a big pressure goal by Melissa to come out in the 6th here to score the first goal after ending the 5th chukker with that go-ahead goal to make them 3 up. Now, back to 3, 4 minutes left. Mucho tiempo. They got time. And as you can see, the pace coming back to the center a bit quicker. Off the pony, then they're going to get the bounce here and then give it back to Camacho. Why not? Liking the Bay Pony. Little bad luck there. Left inside, going to be Juan. Bellini. That ball's going to come off the edge. Nick with the, oh man, that's not an easy play. And Nick stealing the ball on the near side and then launching another one, and he's going to find Melly. Melissa out in front by herself, keeping it moving. Nice pick up here. Again, 100% on all of her first shots at goal. Back to the center, stays near side. I like it. And wow, what a finish as Melissa's going to go near side, offside. Not an easy play, I would say, taking the long way home. But the approach shot off to the right, that's okay. Here's the next shot. Okay, good. Off the left side, got to stay near side so she doesn't foul. Now she's got to go back offside to finish. Well done. Not an easy play. Trust me, you can go out and practice that on the sicker ball field a few hundred times, but they're well done. And a great pony once again, keeping herself right there because of that post. But heads-up play here by Gansey, staying on the near side there, making sure that she did not foul on the cut shot. Remember, when you hit a neck shot with a lot of angle, 9 times out of 10, the player behind you is going to have the offside play. You need to stay on the near side. Now it's going to be Bellini on the near side. Nick, 10-6. 2 minutes left. Roldan under the neck. Got everybody going forward here. Nick has just been crushing the ball. He's going to find Melissa. Melissa says, go with it, Grant. Grant's going to get a piece of it. Teo falls in line. Now they got Melissa. That's the way it works. 1, 2, 3. Melee. Keep it moving. Melissa. Right there. That ball will carry to Grant. And that's just good teamwork. Great rotation, great teamwork. Game of Polo is based on that. And you can see how the players running by. The minute that Melissa allows Grant to run by her early and Teo, then she falls into the number 3 position. Back to Grant. And a nice finish there by the number 3. Grant will get his 3rd goal of the day as they mix it up here. 6 for Melissa. 1 in every chukker except the 5th, 2 in the 6th. 2 by Teo, and that was huge by Teo Kaye because those 2 goals he scored in the first chukker, that gave him that lead, that edge, and they outscored him 3-1. Then they carried another one, Melissa and Grant, and it went 5-1, and then 6-3 at halftime. And that's when Newport came back, and they were playing very well. And then they went into the 4th, and it was 1-1, a neutral chukker, 7-4. And then they went 1-1 again, 8-5, and here we go, 11-6. So those 2 big goals, even though those are the only 2 goals that Teo's gotten today, those were huge goals because that little edge they got early, they've had the ability to hold on to. Loose ball play, Melissa. From a standstill, looking for Nick. Got Teo going forward here. Teo or Grant, going to find Grant. Grant, going to shoot one from way out, and the clock goes tick, tick, tick. So perfect play there by Grant as he'll go ahead and just put that one over the end line, and that's probably going to run the clock out here. So 11-6, they'll play this final one out, play this final play out. It'll be Bellini on the knock-in. They click down their 10 seconds. And they're going to hold on. Strong polo here by the Maltese Falcons. Not that Newport didn't play that bad. Like I said, he's got that early lead, the Maltese Falcons. And then when Newport came back, good hook by Teo Kaye right there on Camacho. Bellini who's had a very strong game today. Wambolini wearing the 3. Backed up there by Grant. Going to find Nick. And that will go ahead and end it as Nick goes with the reverse neck shot to hit it back. And once again, field crew, great job here. Grand Champions Polo Club, field 3 looking amazing. And remember, we have a doubleheader going for you today, so this is going to end this one. But we are going to have our second game of the day, which will be coming up here as we'll see our final stats. 11-6, as you can see. 15 shots on goal. You got to get the shots to get the goals. It's kind of like putting. If you don't hit the ball past the hole, you may have a chance to get it in the hole. Throw-ins, they won all those. Well, they didn't win them all, but they won 70%, so that was going to work out. And look at very clean game, 2-1, and not that many penalties. Very clean game by both teams, and very open style fall polo. And so we are going to have our second game of the day. We're going to move to field 4, so we'll be back in just a bit. We're going to have Sebi Line going up with Leo Mendelbaum, Sebi Mendelbaum, Sugar Erskine, and Jason Crowder. They're going to go with Devin Polo, and I am so glad to see Scott Devin back here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. He's going to play with Mark Ganzi, Martin Jauregui, and Pablo Dorniak. I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports, but I say thank you for making us leaders of polo broadcasting. And always remember here at CTV Sports, we love the polo. Good afternoon and welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz and we're live from the Grand Champions Polo Club. And we moved from Field 3 to Field 4. If you missed our earlier game today, I like the Maltese Falcons pulling out the win 11-6 over Newport. Melissa Ganzi, Teo Kaye, Grant Ganzi, Nick Roldan. Very strong game. Newport played well, but Maltese Falcons just played very, very level polo all the way across. And Gene Goldstein, Tato Bellini, Tomaso Pietas, and Juan Bellini. So the winner of our second game here will play against the Maltese Falcons in the finals on Sunday. Newport will play against the runners-up. This is the 2024 Pedro Morrison Memorial. I'm Dale Schwetz, and we are on field number 4 now here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. There's Gaston Dorniak. Gaston, how you doing, my man? Good to see you out there, of course. Our official for today, and we have Sebiline going up. They're going to play against Devon Polo today, and this is it's going to be a fun game here. I want to welcome back Scott Devon, of course. Scott, always great to see you back at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Played a lot of polo with Scott, against Scott, and Scott will play the number 1 position today. Number 2 will be Pablo Dorniak, of course. And Pablo on 4 goals. And Scott on A-rated. Play number 3 will be Mark Ganzi on 1 goal. And then Martin Jauregui will play the number 4 on 6 goals. They're going against Sebi Line, and they're going to be in the white jerseys today. Number 1 will be Sebi Mendelbaum. Sebastian, good luck to Sebi. He's been playing great. Play number 2 will be Sugar Erskine. Playing number 3 will be Leo Mendelbaum, Sebi's father, and playing number 4 will be Jason Crowder. This should be a great game. Winner this will face off against the Maltese Falcons, and I know the Maltese Falcons sitting back to watch this. Getting the high sign there from Gaston Dorniak, 6 chuckers of polo. And if you're not used to the Grand Champions Polo Club, as you can see the cars in the background there, coming home from, during rush hour on Lake Worth Road. 4 and 5 run along the Lake Worth Road, and this is what you want to do. Get the ball early and get out in front as the Devon Polo team in the dark jerseys, but look at this. Turn the defense into offense, and it's going to be the Sebi Line team on the move in the white jerseys. Erskine Sugar picks up the pace here. And good control and well done there by Pablo Dorniak. Opening that ball up. You can see how he put his mount in there to establish himself on the right of way. Always helps out with the players and the umpires. Now, control by Jauregui. And I've been talking about the Aspen Valley Polo Club. A lot of these players have played at the Aspen Valley Polo Club all summer long. Another one of my favorite players. And, one of my players who always trying to hit that 2-point conversion from center, Martin Jauregui. Keep an eye on him, number 4 in the dark jersey. Loose ball play is going to be Mark Ganzi on the far side. Picked up here cleanly, though, as it'll be Leo Mendelbaum in the white jersey. Leo wants good D by Pablo. They come together, and you'll get a whistle on the play right there. As you can see on this play, on the replay, watch the number 3 in the dark jersey following the ball. Player following the ball has a right of way over a player moving towards the ball, either from the left or the right. If you do move from left to right in front of a player following the ball, you are impeding the right of way. Get a penalty 5A here on the right of way violation. So control will go to Devon Polo. In the dark jersey, number 4, Jauregui, and he hits it hard and he hits it deep, and he's got Mark Ganzi on the move. Mark, I like this little bay pony. Watch this horse drop its head. Nice pick up here by Ganzi. There's the approach, looking for 5 for the finish. Mark, and the Cobra. First time running the goal. Cobra's going to strike. Well done, Mark. Good run. Watch this replay here. Watch the little bay pony drop his head here. I like it. Takes a little bit off it there, Mark. Puts it across the center. And then the nice little finish. Great play there. Though the approach shot so important in the game of polo. You make it easy or make it hard. Mark making it easy on himself. 1-0 here early, and it looks like we're going to have another open, flowing, running, gunning game here in the fall season at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Loose ball play as they both battle it out here, trying to get control. Jauregui. Outlet pass there, nobody home. Good read there by Pablo. The two number threes come together. Mark's going to try to get there. Pablo stays clean, though. He stays on the right side. Good little pump fake here by Jason Crowder. Crowder. On the outlet pass, nobody home. Jauregui. That's not an easy play. Sugar makes the hook. Turn it back inside. Going to be picked up and controlled now by Dorniak. Pablo. Dorniak. Too far. Nice back shot. Now, Sebi Line going to be controlling here as Erskine turns it upfield. And they have played with pace since the first bowl in here. Now it's going to be Sebastian. First time on a run there. So, whoa, they all come together there. Leo comes out with it somehow between two players. Now Mendenbaum off to the inside, outside. Turned around here. Good defense by Jauregui. Now he'll leave it for Pablo. Good communication. Looking for Mark. Like the little bay pony here has already scored once on him. Looked like a very handy horse. They come around the corner here, and they're going to flick that ball. Going to stay out of bounds. Yeah, it's going to roll out of bounds here. And we'll have a possession play. 2:08 on the clock. As it clicks down here, about 2 minutes as Jason will put this ball back in play. Crowder. Crowder, another player who probably had one of his strongest seasons at the Aspen Valley Polo Club this summer. And, whoa, wow. This is the way you take advantage of the possession play. We talk a lot about the penalty five and how important it is to have a positive possession. Crowder over to Leo, and that is not an easy shot right there. Mendenbaum is going to get his first of the day on the deep neck shot, 1:25 on the clock. Tying it up here 1-1. I think we're going to be in for a good one here this afternoon at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Loose ball play, Devin. Scott. Scott played in all types of polo for many, many years. I had the opportunity to play with Scott's father back in the day, as we say. And what a fun man and just incredible family. It's great seeing Scott Devin back here at the Grand Champions Polo Club and the Devin Polo team. Back and forth here. It's going to be picked up again as we click down under a minute here in our first chucker. And it's going to be Sebi Line going to goal here. Good ball control as Erskine will leave it now. Giving it back to Leo. And, oh, bad luck there, Leo. And this is just a good read by Mark Ganzi. And we'll break it down for you. That's going to end the chukker. And 27 seconds on the clock. Penalty inside that 30 seconds. So that'll take us to our second chukker. So 1-1. This should be a fun one. We'll be right back for our second chukker play.
Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Sweat back at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, and it feels so good to be back at this beautiful club.
Every year that I get to come out here, it's another year that I'm very blessed and very grateful.
I mean, the polo here is fantastic. The people, the horses, the views, everything is beautiful here. But after that, there's so much to do.
Probably the uniqueness of Aspen is how the Ganges, especially, obviously Mark and Melissa, try and make it entertaining for all different levels.
The energy in this place is full power.
I mean, I always love the mountains, and playing polo, one of the best things to do with the mountains is an amazing thing.
It's different because we play arena polo, wheelie polo, all types of polo.
The polos had a huge, big menu, you know, and that's the way polo should be.
I think the club is a very balance of fun and competitive polo. I think it's great that we're able to play, you know, some people play 3 times a week, some people play 4, some people play 5, and that's the beauty of it. It's whatever you want to make of it, and whatever you want to get out of playing, that's what you get here in Aspen.
Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, live from the Grand Champions Polo Club and field number 4. This is the 2024 Pedro Morrison Memorial. If you missed our earlier game today, of course, it's all about Pedro Morrison. We want a big shout out to his family. Pedro, born in Spain and a University of Miami alumni. Morrison died on December 11th, 2003 in Wellington at the age of 49, and it's a very young age, and he had a lot of friends, a lot of close friends, because that's the kind of guy he was. He spread a lot of love. He was an avid polo player, patron of the Simpetico polo team. I talked about it earlier today. I had the opportunity to manage and captain teams for Pedro. Enjoyed every minute, and this is why. A guy like this on the field running and gunning, he loved to do it. And look at this, Mark Gansey looking for his second of the day. Gansey once, twice. Come on, Cobra. Whoa, another coast to coast like butter on toast, and this guy is fired up here early, getting the high flag. Mark gets the breakaway here. Very similar horse to his first horse he played in the first chukker. Drops his head very low, runs smooth, and Mark has been perfect on the approach shots, and that makes it easy to finish. Great goal there by Gansey. 2-1. It's going to be a long one, though. This one is very equal teams. They match up very well. Now, on the bowling, of course, everyone, remember we do switch directions for any of our new viewers out there. Procedure used in the game of polo after every goal scored. Look at this play here. I like that. Dorniak takes it to the left, back to the right, looking for Devin. Scott's going to override, but he's got Pablo in the rumble seat. Good pickup here as they run down Scotty. Good pickup, Devin. Into the coffin corner, though. Look for the deep neck shot. That ball's got eyes. Taken off the doorstep by Erskine. Sugar. Neutral play by Gansey. That's all he needed. Good turn by Pablo Dorniak. Shutting the bay mare down with the red bandages, spins it around, and then shot on goal and off to the right. And look at this. Sebuline's going to dodge a bullet here. Very nice play there by Dorniak. Couldn't get the finish. We'll go to the knock-in. It's going to be Crowder. Jason. Crowder starts to the left, goes back to the right. Remember that polo field, 300 yards by 160 wide, so a lot of room to work going across the field. Everybody coming together here, and I think you're going to get the lesser angle called. Remember I talked about earlier today, the player following the ball always has a right-of-way over a player meeting the ball if you were to fall over that right-of-way or impede the right-of-way. In this case, the lesser angle player would have the right-of-way also. Let's keep an eye on this ball. It's going to bounce off a pony as they come across. Looks like he's trying to change the line there. And Crowder was off to the races with it. Now we have the Devon team. They were down on their scoring half anyway, so about 100 yards from goal. They're going to drop this ball for the open goal. Gansey, a little help from the bay mare. Sometimes that does happen. Mark very strong on the penalty shots. That was a penalty 3, 40-yard shot, open goal. All players are off the field there, no defending. And but off to the left side, so look at this. Sebi Lyon's going to dodge another bullet. Keep it 2-1, 3:30 on the clock. Mark comes over from left to right. 2 players override. Loose ball play, turned around by Pablo. He'll turn it to the left. Under the neck. Now leaves it for Jorge Martin. Nobody on him here, and you don't want to do this. Trust me, do not let Jorge get any closer to the goal. And good defense, though. Well done, Erskine. But they're going to have to change that up a little bit. They got to be careful of Martin when he does get control of the ball and he's 100 yards from the goal. Nice pickup here by Mendelbaum. Leo looking for Jason. Crowder's going to move it along nicely, looking for Sebastian. Great season Sebastian had last year. Look at this approach shot. Well done, Mendelbaum. He's got time if he can stay out in front of Jauregui off to the left, near side. Next shot. Everybody overrides and controlled by Dorniak. Now, whistle on the play, 2:25. And we'll see if you got a foul on this play, or we'll take a look at it. Sebi has a little problem here. He goes to the left side. That's his approach shot. That's what made it difficult. Oh, they came together there. Yeah, and you can see how the player following the ball has a right-of-way over a player moving toward the ball. So it looked like Crowder had the right-of-way there, and the number 2 in black came from right to left, impeding the right-of-way. As long as that player is about 2 strides out, then you will get the whistle here. We'll see if they decide to stand with that call or if they just went to the courtesy change. Have a dicey little play. Might have had the black on the ball too, and then a player riding up from behind. So many different angles on the field there that could change the call. Always a little different. So Pablo could have been on the right-of-way there, and you have a player riding up behind, and it looks like they're going to go ahead just with the courtesy change. So no foul on the play, and they'll go with the courtesy change there. They did run for a good 4 minutes. You remember, you get that courtesy change somewhere in the middle of the chucker, so no foul on the play. And possession goes back to Devin Polo, and they're going to get into it here as Dorniak and Crowder. Here they come. Jason pushes them wide. Well done, Pablo. Good job on the ride-off. Leaves it now for Jauregui. Back to Pablo. Dorniak. Going down the center with it. They come together. Going to be picked up here and controlled now by Crowder. Whoa, a little racing and rubbing there. A little NASCAR as they're coming. But they're going to let them play on it. No problems. Keeping it moving. Possession still with Sebi line. And it's going to be Sebastian. Very strong here, Sebi, pulling the team early. And that's going to be a big part of this game here with Sebastian. He's got to keep them moving. Well done, Mendelbaum. Nice try. Going to finish the play. It's going to roll over the end line. But a nice run there by Sebastian. Sebi Mendelbaum keeping the ball moving. They're going to give him space. And looks like Jauregui here, number 4, is giving the number 1, Sebastian Mendelbaum, some space. So he's got to take advantage of it. He's doing a good job. On the move right here with less than a minute left in the second chukker. We get Mark Ganzi on the move. Oh, nice pickup on the volley. Look for the approach. There it is. Oh, this could be tough. Got to flip to the left. Oh, just bad luck. That's the difference between that perfect approach shot and an approach shot that goes a little bit wide, a little bit tougher to finish, but a nice attempt there by number 3. Now, looks like Mendelbaum's going to go ahead and work the clock here, and I like the way he did that actually professionally. That is a legal play. He's got time. He's waiting for the Devon player to get back on the field, in which case the clock ticks down and the horn sounds, and they'll get possession. So we'll send them off here 2-1 after 2. When we return, it'll be a knock-in for 7 Lions. Stay with us. This is the 2024 Pedro Morrison Memorial.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckles and Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxed and chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
Welcome back to the Grand Champions Polo Club in field number 4, CTV Sports. And we got a good game going here. It started out 1-1 with Sebi Lyon with Sebi, Mendelbaum, Sugar Erskine, Leo Mendelbaum, and Jason Crowder. They're in the white jerseys. And then we have Devin Polo in the dark jerseys today. Scott Devin, Pablo Dorniak, Mark Ganzi, and Martin Jauregui. And just open flowing game very early. Both teams scoring goals in the first chukker. And then, of course, you know what happens. The defense starts to pump up when teams start running and scoring goals. And that's what happened there in the second chukker. So opportunities for both teams. Just a little more pressure being put on the offensive team by the defending team, making it 2-1 here. 2 goals by Mark Ganzi, and great goals they were. Had an opportunity in the third one, but a little tough on the approach shot. And so here we go. This is going to be a good game. And remember, winner of this will face off against the Maltese Falcons, Melissa Ganzi, Teo Kai, Grant Ganzi, and Nick Rodan in the finals of the 2024 Pedro Morrison Memorial. Away we go. Picked up here and controlled by Dorniak. Pablo, we got a foot race. Crowder. They come together there. And I like this play here as that's one of those plays where Pablo's got to go offside because they're coming in there. You got to give them a play. And now we get a whistle on the play with 5:06. There might be a little difficult to see from this angle. Oh, we're going to see it from this angle. Keep an eye on the player coming in right there. You see how they come together. Somebody's wrong. You cannot have 2 players come together and be riding each other off uneven if one player's got to be wrong, either the player in the front or the player in the back. In this case, umpire's going to lean towards the Devin Polo team having the right of way. But remember, there needs to be a whistle. Somebody is wrong. But who was it? Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? In this case, it's going to be Martin Jauregui from 120, and this guy can powder the polo ball. Look at this ball. Oh, man, off to the right side. Nice attempt. And we talked about it all summer long. I had the opportunity to interview Martin many times, and he was shooting for the goal. He loved going for the long ball. Remember those 2-pointers from center? And he has been fun to watch. Here we go on the knock-in, back and forth. At the moment, each team shooting at the goal, just not having the shots they're looking for. And that's why we're so close here, 2-1. Loose ball play, Crowder, Jason on the big gray. Everybody pushing and shoving. Well done, Leo. Cleaned up nicely by Pablo Dorniak. Turn the corner. Gonna be Jauregui. Martin on the fly. Everybody just turning and burning here. Wow, look at this. Jauregui keeps it on the field. Are you kidding me? Now they back it up. I think he kind of fooled his own team there. Backed up nicely again by Dorniak. Loose ball play met in there by Sugar. Nobody around, so no problem. Back to the center, looking for a white jersey. Savvy comes in, and that's going to work here by Mendelbaum, hitting it to the inside. Jason jumps on the right of way. And I know Dorniak doesn't like it, but those are breaks of the game. I like the non-call. And look at the high five from Savvy Mendelbaum. Feeling the love there with Jason Crowder. Well done, and that's what you want to do, Jason. Get the young Polo star pumped up, because when this kid started playing polo, but that ball got hit to the inside. Jason went to the man first. Dorniak doesn't like it. Hey, breaks of the game. Nice ride-off by Jason also. Nice and even. Not too far in front, not too far behind. Loose ball play on the bowling. Scott, Devin. Gets a piece of it, backed up here. Very close. You can see both teams covering each other. Very close. A white jersey with a black jersey everywhere on the field. Whistle on the play with 2:39. And we'll see. Remember, a lot of times here on certain plays, you either have a foul or the umpire will take that time to use the courtesy change. And you can understand why. We'll see if there was a foul here. Two players came together there. So might have a right-of-way violation. We'll see what he decides on the field. But remember, the umpire does have the ability to stop the game and give an opportunity for all players to change their horses halfway through the chukker based on how long they have been running. And in this third chukker, hats off and applause to both teams. Wide open run and pole. There hasn't been any fouls or any slowing of the game. They've been playing very, very fast. And so they go with the right-of-way violation there in control. And here we go. Picked up here and backed up again, and now we get a whistle on the play. And I do apologize. That actually was not a foul. It was actually a change for the courtesy change on the last penalty 5. Now we get one here. As this ball's coming up and down the field, you see a player coming right there from left to right, player following the ball. You know what the rule of thumb is. Player following the ball has a right of way over those players moving across the field. They're going to carry, looks like they're going to move down. This ball, this field does go, runs east to west. And they're going to go towards the east goal here. And Mark Gansey was on that right of way, and he was running full speed at that ball, and there was nobody back. So the player that made a play on that ball, he was the last player, which means the umpire's going to move that ball, and you're going to get another open goal penalty. Mark, and no problem with this one on the open goal penalty too. And remember, anytime you are the last player on your team and you foul, you're going to get that open goal penalty. Gansey likes that. Good finish. Mark picks up his third goal of the day. 3-2 here, 2 minutes left in the first half. We're going to go down to the end. Both of these teams doing great adjustments during play. Let's see what adjustments happen now as the chess game continues out the backside. Oh, man, well done, Jason Crowder. But, he misses it. Haregi comes in there, the 2 number 4s. Then you get another whistle. Let's keep an eye on it. There's a good ride-off right there. And now, looked like Martin made a hook there. Was he on the right side or was he not? And we will see. Jason's kind of moving his arm around there on the big gray. Looks like they're going to go ahead and move this ball down in favor of the semi-line team. So, little difficult to see from our angle. Possibly Martin was on the opposite side when he went for the hook there. You are allowed to hook a back shot if the player's head of his mallet, the head on the mallet, is below the shoulder of the player. In this case, it almost looked like Martin reached out in front there, but so's the case. They're going to move the ball from center to the 60-yard line. Penalty 4, defended goal, all players 30 yards from the ball. It's going to be Sugar Erskine, number 2 in the white, 2. Take this shot. Looks like they're going to give him another turn here. Here comes Erskine from the 60. Sugar. Wow, did that come off a semi again? We'll have to take a look at it. Actually looked like Sugar kind of went from right to left there, but Sebastian Mendelbaum getting a lot of high sticks there, a lot of high 5 sticks from his teammates. Let's see, I think it comes off of Sebastian. Oh, it actually went off the post. Sebastian was there, but he got a stick on it or not. But well done, in a good spot, number 1. And we are going to get the equalizer now as we go into our final minute of the first half. 3-3, set of threes on the board. It's been back and forth on the Bolins. Off the pony there. You don't want to do that. Turned around and controlled here. Oh, Jason overrides. Nobody there, though, so he's just going to keep it going. And, wow, that was a nice try. Actually, Mark, I like the thought process here by Gansey because Sebastian wasn't on the line, but he was a little bit late, but he's going to get the breakaway now. Here comes Gansey. Does Mendelbaum have the horsepower to get there? Neutral play. Left here for Devin. Scott shot on goal, and that looks pretty to me. You get the high flag there with 17 seconds on the clock. Devin will get his first goal of the day. More importantly, he's going to break the tie. Here's the replay. Scott falls in place and just gets the finish. 4-3 after 3. We'll send everybody off to their tents, get organized for our second half, and we'll be back for the 2024 Pedro Morrison Memorial.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo, and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Travieso before, and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo, but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chocolate and Cocktail, because this is a fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxed and chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. As we prepare for our second half of the 2024 Pedro Morrison Memorial. Pedro would enjoy both of these games. That's the way he liked to play the game of polo. Fun, relaxed, everybody enjoying themselves. Pedro himself loved to pull the team. He played the number one position, was mounted very, very well, had a great team of horses and his group. Great pit crew. And Simpatico Farm was a beautiful farm here in the Wellington area. And, yeah, like I said, a lot of positive energy from that man. And this memorial, this tournament is all about Pedro. Here we go, 4-3. If you just joined us for the second half, welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, 2024 Pedro Morrison Memorial. In the dark jerseys, we got Devin Polo with Scott Devin, Pablo Dorniak on the 2, Mark Gandy with the 3, and Martin Jauregui wearing the 4. At the moment, 3 goals from Mark, 1 from the penalty line, 2 from the field, 1 by Scott Devin. That's how they get their 4. Sebi line in the white jerseys. Sebi. Sebastian Mendelbaum with 1 goal on the day. Sugar. Well, I think you might have another one in there. I'll have to check with my replay group here. But I went off the post on a penalty shot from Erskine. And then he was playing number 2, number 3. Leo Mendelbaum is followed with 1 goal, and Jason Crowder. 4-3. Here we go. Picked up here and controlled by Mark Ganzi. Mark going to slow it down here a little bit. A little different style. than they started playing, but you're going to see that in Polo. They're going to switch it up. Jauregui, don't give him the space. I'm telling you, he will burn you. Well, there you go. Do not give Martin Jauregui time to set up his picnic basket. And this is what I'm talking about. You got to get closer to him here, because once he gets that little tap and he lines up, he is deadly from anywhere. Center field in pretty much. And it takes a lot of pride in the big ball. Loves to play the hustle game, too. I love that about Martin Jauregui. He's a true worker on the Polo field, number 4 in the dark jerseys, but he does facilitate the ball at a high level, finding his teammates. Here we go, though. It's going to be picked up here in control with the 2-goal lead, 5-3. Now Jason Crowder under the neck with it. Doesn't get the angle he's looking for, but gets the distance. That ball looks like Pablo's going to try. Well done, Pablo. Looked like he was trying to hope that ball would roll off the field, but he makes a great play. Now he's going to work for Martin. Good teamwork. Outlet pass looking for Mark. He's got him. Mark riding a group of horses today, very similar in size and the way they move. Love those horses that drop their head very low. Some players don't like that, but I personally love that. I think a lot of players do, but some don't. But Mark seems to be very comfortable doing it, too, with the amount of goals he's been scoring off them. Here we go on the far side. Picked up here. It's going to be Mendelbaum. He'll override. And turned around by Jauregui. Both teams here in the 4th kind of looking for some kind of action. A lot of defense being played here. Picked up here again. Now looking for Sebastian. He's going to have to stay. Yeah, goes offside. No problem. Bounce off a pony. Left in there for Leo. Mendelbaum's going to push it down inside. They come together. You get the high flag. And is Sebastian clean? And it looks like he's going to be clean here as he's coming down the field there. Jauregui looking for the foul. Umpire says no. Sebastian has lesser angle. And look at this. Well done, Sebastian Mendelbaum. Sevi getting the equalizer. No, down by 1. I apologize. 5-4 now. They left down by 2. Back to the bowling once again. And it's going to be Sebastian one more time getting a number of touches today. As I said last year, it was fun watching Sebastian. He was going to a whole nother level. His polo game had improved very, very strong. Nice back shot here by Leo. And here we go as they open him up. Hook, neutral play. Left in here again for Sevi. He's going to find Crowder. Jason now. He's got time here. He's going to slow it down on the boards on the sideline. You can use boards or a line in Polo for any of you new patrons. You do not need to have boards. Some fields do, some fields don't. On the turn, picked up here and controlled by Leo. Whoa, everybody going at it right there. And that's another little NASCAR play, Robin and Racing, as they come around the corner here. Looked like it's a little uneven, though, on this play. So we will get a whistle, stop the clock with 59 seconds left here in the 4th. Let's take a look. Turned on the turn. Leo. Clean right off there, but you notice that ball was going across the field at 45-degree angle, and Leo came from left to right. Player following behind Dorniak. Jauregui's going to have the right-of-way there. Penalty 5A from the spot. And Martin will control here for the final minute of the 4th chukker. Oh, yeah. Good pickup here by Crowder. Under the neck. Not an easy play. He's going to push Gansey wide. Now Jason, all by himself. Offside, near side. Stays on the near side. Slapping this one a good 60, 80 yards. And that ball will carry right in front. And Sugar will get the finish And that's going to end the shark. Look at this near side shot by Jason. Lays it up there perfect for Sugar. And that's an easy finish for Erskine. Getting the equalizer. 5-5. Wow. We'll be back. Get ready for the fifth chugger.
Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Sweats, and we are live from Aspen, Colorado.
There's nothing better than being out here in Aspen, playing with these great people, amazing views every day.
Get ready. July, August. It always starts, of course, on July 3rd with the Independence Cup.
Well, Aspen is a place that is close to my heart. I love everything about Aspen.
Another great season. Great fields again. They keep getting better and better.
Colorado has embraced the polo. They love the polo like we love the polo.
Aspen, I love it there. My family's around, a ton of horses, a ton of golf, and a lot of fun photos.
They are ready to go.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
Well, there you go. Set of fives on the board. Dorniak, Gaston looking right down the pipe here. And that could be a sign because we had a set of threes in the third chucker. And we're going into the fifth chucker now, the set of fives on here. Very, very competitive, balanced teams. Great job by the tournament committee. They change the teams up weekly in the fall season. And very competitive as Dorniak, on the line, and Mendelbaum, Sevi gets there, and he only hits like a 2-yard shot, but that's all he needed. And Sugar cleans it up. But he gets turned back again by Gansey. Mark with the shot on goal from about 40 or 50. And that ball's going to go just wide. So at the moment here, the Sevi Lion team dodging another bullet about 3 or 4 times here in this game. Early in the first 2 chuckers. And now the Devon Pole team having opportunities, but you said one was a little short. Great save by Sevi. Now that one just wide. Crowder, one time off the end line. Looking for Erskine. Well done, Jauregui. Martin. Now we get into a little bit of a sword fight. Poetry in motion as Martin takes it around the left side, under the neck, still keeps it cold, walking the dog, and Sugar comes in and just destroys it out of bounds. Now this ball is going to be inside the 60, and looks like Sugar's an ass. They're going to call foul on him here. Let's see what happens here. Walking the dog, walking the dog, walking the dog. Oh, and right there. So the play is going to be riding in from behind. Sugar, you can see right there, he's talking to him about it. He's on the near side, on the left side, trying to make a play on the ball, but he gets a little bit to the left, so Jauregui couldn't make a full swing before Sugar hit that ball to bounce. Riding on the shot, here comes Gansey. And with the open goal, 30-yard penalty two, like a free throw in basketball. And Mark's very strong from the 2s and 3s. He'll pick up his 4th goal of the day, 2nd penalty 2 of the day. And I like that call. Not an easy call. I couldn't see it at first, but you saw it on the replay. But a great call there by our mountain official. And Jauregui, great sportsmanship, not taking a full swing. And remember, if you ride in from behind, and a player is, that's a you'll get whistled there. So a good call and a good finish there by Gansey. 6-5, breaking the tie as we click down under 4 minutes. Dorniak, Pablo. Great ride off here. Open shot. Loose ball play. Now controlled. Uh-oh, that's miscommunication by the Sebi Lion team. Looks like Crowder and Sebi, each one of them thought they were going to go for it there. Now it's going to get controlled by Jauregui. This is where he's deadly. Ooh, little miss hit to the left. Oh, no, he's got Mark. And Gansey will get the finish. Well done, Cobra. And I don't know. Let's take a look at this. I'm not sure if it's a miss hit or if it's a planned play. And it might have been a planned shot by the Cobra striking right there. But and I think it was a planned pass by Martin. I thought he was going to shoot a goal, but he had no shot. He had a player in front of him, so go left with it. Good communication by the Devon team. And to switch up the play there, and successful on the finish. Back up by 2. Under 3 minutes. Opened by Sugar. Met by Dorniak. Crowder still getting around the horn there. Good on call. Backed up cleanly by Erskine. Met by Leo. Mendelbaum on the back shot. Changing the field. Good thought process. Bounces off his son's pony. Here comes Crowder. Jason. Good ball control, Crowder. Jason looking for the long ball. What a reach by Sugar. Erskine on the move. Sugar, man. Oh, yeah. And then Sugar, Erskine. This is a great goal, but the pickup is even better. The pass from Crowder is pinpoint passing, but this is not an easy ball to pick up right before. And then that finish right there as Sugar will pick up his 3rd goal of the day. More importantly, get it within 1. And they're going to get another bowl in here. Nice passing. Not easy plays, but great passing by Sebi Lion here to keep it within 1. Now, back and forth, about 50-50. We'll see on our, it's pretty close here on the Bolins. Remember in our first game, the Maltese Falcons, very strong on the Bolin, winning 70%. This game a little different. On the turn, hustle by Crowder, but I think he's going to get him for coming around behind here. Now remember, if any part of your horse is on the opposite side, you cannot hook a player. You must be 100% on that side. Keep an eye on Jason here, right there. See how his horse's rear end, hind end, was still coming around. Great call by the mountain official. Not an easy call. Now, if a player is directly behind another player, you can make a hook, but you must be right 100% in line, and I do not suggest you make that play unless you've practiced it. It can be a tough play to make a hook where you're directly behind a player, especially if you're running full speed. And they're going to go ahead and get the penalty shot here. 58 seconds. It's going to be Mark Gansey. Mark with the 60-yard penalty for, and Devin is going to get a piece of it. Well done, Scott. And that's a great play by Crowder to steal it away. Now, can Sebi Lion get the equalizer with 40 seconds on the clock? Sugar and Mark override. Turned around by Martin. Jauregui. Here comes your 30-second warning horn. Here we go. 30 seconds. Jauregui says, I'm dropping my shoulders and I'm going for it. Jauregui, shot on goal. Gansey's going to come in here. Oh, he's going to pepper that one and get the high flag with 15 seconds on the clock. Well done, man. Mark Gansey gets a hat trick in the 5th chukker. 3 goals, 2 from the field, 1 from the penalty line. Here's the finish. Well done. Goal number 6, 2 from the field. 2 from the penalty line, 4 from the field. And that's going to give them a 2-goal lead going into the 6th chukker. We'll be right back for our final chukker. Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything that goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
All right, here we go. 6 chukker, 8-6. You know, these great season here. September, October, November. And we have the USPA North American Cup actually also being played. We have the USPA National 20 Goal Championship also. And don't forget about the doubleheader. We have the Legends of Polo, Carlos Casita Memorial, Blessed Carlos. And we have the International Cup, where the Grand Champions Polo Club, actually, USA, they actually got beat by Spain, knocked off last year after 11 years, a win streak. That was a great game. I got to give it up to Team Spain. Very well done and great horsemen. So there's a lot more action through the season here. But let's get back to this 6th and final chukker. 5:30 left, 2-goal difference. Sebi Mendelbaum on the move, who's been playing fantastic today. Keep it alive, Sebi. Picked up by Horegi. So tough on defense. Now he'll control. Got a 2-goal lead here. Not going to rush anything, which is easier said than done on the polo field. Picked up here and controlled now by Erskine. Sugar looking for Crowder. Jason, how he get through the hook, I don't know, but now picked up again by Horegi. Huge near side back shot. Stolen away by Erskine. Sugar into the corner. Under the neck with it now. Has to deal with Dorniak. Leaves it for Mendelbaum. And, miscommunication there. Bad luck. They had a 3-on-2. Kind of rushed it a little bit. That ball went out of bounds. Now they got to go strong D. 4:20 on the clock. Hello, Aspen, Colorado. As they put it up on there, and here comes Gansey on the far side. Mark keeps it moving, leaves it for Pablo. Pablo's going to take the man, leave it for Horegi. Horegi's going to launch one here. Everybody going to the speed stick as they get around the corner. Mendelbaum checking his shoulder here, being ridden hard by Gansey. Sebi goes for the big neck shot. Turned around by Scott. Devin, nice play, Scott. Oh, bad luck. Oh, he comes off the pony. Now he goes for it. They come together. Pablo Dorniak tries to get him moving. Bit of a pinball machine going on out there now as they all converge into the corner. It goes and picked up again now by Leo. He'll give it back to Jason Crowder. He's got Sebi going forward right there. A little drop shot, too far, but it's okay. Sugar will drop on it. Still have time. No need to rush as they work it down. Aregi, Martin, going to take it the opposite direction, about 30 yards. But as he said, the clock goes tick, 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 and he's going to control the game by this play. He still has control as we click down there 3 minutes. Back to the outside off the pony. Sebastian, turned around by Jason. Crowder looking for the big ball. Oh, man, he had a player out there. Actually, he had Sugar. They all come together. No whistle on the play. Mallet's in the air. Everybody looking for a foul, but Dorniak saying play on with it. Off to the left side. Oh, man, look at this. Little sneako play. Jason gets through there. They come together once again. Gonna be Mendelbaum. Leo going to goal. Still has control. Leo, and gets a high flag with 2 minutes. That's perfect. This is what they needed here. As after a good minute and a half, almost 2 minutes of polo back and forth by both teams, the Savvy Line team in the white jerseys is going to get a goal down by 140. They'll probably have 130 on the clock by the time this ball gets back in play. That's more than enough time. And that'll stop the clock with 134. 134 on the clock. Now they'll keep it going. Jason. Oh, gonna get caught with his hand in the cookie jar. As Jason tries to get out of there. Keep an eye on this one. Watch this ball going up and down the field. Jason's going to come from the center. Scott Devin rides it out in the white helmet. Good play there by Devin. Heads up Polo. Bad luck there for Jason. Thought he had a little more space. And now they will get possession. And still 1 goal difference, 119 on the clock. Opportunity here. They're going to use, it looks like they're going to, I think they're going to go to 60 here. Yeah, so you're going to see a penalty 4. And see, Mark Gansey took the last one. And what a bad shot, actually got blocked. I'm not sure if he's going to pass the stick right here to Martin. This could seal the deal. As you can say, nail in the coffin, frosting on the cake, whatever you want to use. Whatever analogy, one shot could do it. This guy does it at a walk. Now, if you could do this, come talk to me. And there you go. Launch one. Oh, man. That is pretty. Martin Jauregui. I talked to him about that walking up to it. A number of players have done it over the years. Adolfo used to like doing it. Everyone seems to go through a stage of walking up to the 60. I'd say Brad Blake was actually one of the best players I've ever seen do it at a walk. More consistent. A lot of players usually go back to the lope, but Martin has been very efficient at the walk from the 60-yard mark. He's going to give his team a 2-goal lead. Probably seal the deal here because the time is going to work against him. Now the Devon Polo team just do not want to foul, do not give them an opportunity. 30 seconds left. Here we go. Final 30. Down by 2. Well done, Pablo. Grinding it out. Makes the save, gets the ball back. Crowder under the neck with it. I thought he might take it back and try to go for a 2-point shot from center. Don't. Almost looked like our team was going to give him a safety there. That would have made it close, but they're still going to run out. Well done. Haregi. He's going to find Gansey, and the clock will tick down, and that will end it right there. So they are going to hold on. Mark Gansey, Scott Devin, Martin Haregi, and Pablo Dorniak. But well played here by Sebi Mendelbaum. Great job today. Sugar Erskine, Jace Crowder, and Leo Mendelbaum. Awesome job on the umpiring there by Gaston Dorniak. And, of course, all of our crews and everyone out there, all our goal judges, everyone here at CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports. Remember, we are going to have our Sunday games. You can check all the listings on the time. We're going to have the Maltese Falcons going up against Devon Polo, and Newport going up against Sebi Lion. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And always remember, here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.